Well, it is Thursday, August 18th, about 6 o'clock. Me and Luke are in North Dakota now. We're almost to where we're camping. Super excited. This is our prep weekend, so I'm going to kind of show you pretty much everything we're doing this weekend. Me and Luke are here tonight. Garrett will be here in the morning. My buddy Tyler will be here on tomorrow night. And then we got us four just pretty much going balls to the walls, getting as many cameras up as possible, trying to get all ready for opening weekend. We'll be back out the 31st. Deer season actually opens Friday the 2nd. We're gonna have a really cool camp this year, opening weekend. We'll have Sam Soholton. Sam's, I mean, if you don't know who Sam is, he's, really good, awesome, photographer in the hunting industry, and he also owns a company called Public Land Tees, where they make some really badass t-shirts, do a lot of fundraising for conservation groups and whatnot. But Sam's going to be in town in a couple weeks, not this week, but we're just trying to get everything set up for that way when we have our camp opening weekend. It's just we got some bucks to go after. So we're actually focusing on a relatively new area of North Dakota this year, just shifting about 40 minutes to maybe an hour. We'll have some overlap on spots that we've hunted in the past, but we're going to be getting boots on the ground on a lot of new spots. Garrett's gonna actually be focusing on some of the spots we've hunted in the past tomorrow, and tomorrow me and Luke will be on all new spots. So really excited about that. I'm really excited just with, this is the first time we're actually been camping out here. I was telling Luke, we've always had someone either living out here, or I used to live out here, my brother lived out here. This is the first year that no one's living out here, so another reason's good excuse, check out a new area, do some camping. Got a little pop-up camper I bought last year, so really excited for all that. And hopefully we can find some bucks. So me and Luke are gonna try to get to the campground, unhook the camper, pop it up quick, and then we're immediately gonna head out. Hopefully get at least one camera up tonight, and then do some glassing. So throughout the weekend, our goal is to get at least 20 cameras up. We'll see, and yeah, super excited, and follow along this weekend as we try to get ready here for opener. Well, it's getting pretty dark here. About 10 minutes after sunset, me and Luke have been driving around. We checked out a couple spots I had marked, and then saw a few deer. They went to this piece here, which is a non-posted piece, and in North Dakota, if it's not posted, you're allowed to hunt it. We saw a couple does, and we drove around. There's this chunk of woods actually filled with oak trees, and we saw two pretty big bucks. We weren't able to get any footage. They jutted into the trees right away. And we quickly realized that wasn't posted either. It's two different properties. And we drove around. If I see a spot that's not posted, I'm gonna drive around all corners of the property. Wasn't posted. On Onyx, you can show the electronic posted layer. It's not electronically posted. We got this puppy marked. We're gonna be getting a couple of cams here tomorrow. This has got me hyped. This spot looks unreal. So, hell yeah. We're gonna head back to camp here, probably have a fire, make some steaks for dinner, and be back out in the morning. Alrighty, well, it's about 9 in the morning here. We just got our first cam set up. We got a cell cam right here. We're at the back side of this wood patch where we saw these two big bucks last night. Full of oaks in here. We got a spot where we split up the saddle, looks mint, and we're gonna go do some other stuff. And later today, we're gonna come back and get a cam set up on the opposite side of this wood lot where there's beans. So this is spot 1. We're gonna name this, we gotta name all these spots. We're gonna name this one, first night, we're gonna name this night 1. So it's gonna be called night 1. We're gonna kind of name every spot. Night 1, block of timber with oaks, beans on one side, bunch of grass on the other side, trails running through it, and on to the next. Came back to camp here. We got a couple steaks on the grill we're gonna eat. We wanna get these steaks eaten before T-Ted and Garrett get to camp tonight so they don't feel left out, so sorry boys. Garrett's out busting ass right now. He got out here this morning as well, and T-Ted's on his way out, so I know Garrett got a couple cameras up at a small chunk of timber where we've done a lot of our hunting in the past, where I killed a buck a couple of years ago. We hunted it a lot last year during the rut. So it's been overall successful. We just gotta keep moving, keep getting cameras out, and keep checking spots out. So we're gonna eat up some lunch here, enjoy these tasty New York strips, and then head back out to the woods and do some glassing tonight. Garrett hunted a couple of years ago during the rut, just this long strip of timber. You can see these trails. This property is freaking loaded. Bucks in a doe tonight. Pretty solid though. All the bucks ended up going right through this little gap by our tree stand where we wanted, or where we cleared out a spot for a stand. So one of the bucks was definitely a shooter. He's probably mid 130-inch 8-pointer. So good first night of glassing. Got the blood flowing a little bit, and hopefully tomorrow we have a good day getting cameras up and glass something else up tomorrow night. All right, well, it's about 7:30 here on Saturday night. Me and Luke have been going hard all day. Literally haven't done much for content as I'd wanted. We've just been going ham. It's been a long day and just trying to get a lot done. But we're out right now at the end of the day in a spot that we found that's honestly, it looks incredible. Giant bean field. It's a haul to get back up here. You actually got to walk straight uphill, which is crazy for North Dakota, but I think there's a spot that we're gonna get a giant on camera that's here. We've already had cell cam pictures of bucks filtering in from spots we've gotten out between me and Luke and Tyler and Garrett. They got a bunch done today. Sounds like they found some really juicy spots. So I think in total we'll have over 20 cameras out. And me and Luke will be back out in North Dakota the 31st, and we will be kind of re-getting stuff ready, trimming anything out we need to, checking cams, all that. Sam will be joining us on the 1st. Caleb will be coming up on the 1st or the 2nd. We'll have a big deer camp, and it'll be a lot of fun. So enjoy you watching this prep video. Again, we busted our nuts really trying to get everything set up, and to have over 20 cams, you know, up and spots kind of trimmed out like this. We got a lot of work done, and hopefully it'll pay off opening week. So we're gonna do some glassing here tonight. Probably just mainly driving around in this area and then head back to camp. Probably get out of here in the morning and call her good.